Okay, so yesterday I didn't actually start talking until about 30, 45 seconds in. I went through the whole uh, you know, the whole welcome screen to world initialization to waiting for it to load before I said a word. Now, that was sort of an artistic decision, but I don't think I need to do that anymore. People are tapping out. These are 30 seconds of quiet, and people are tapping out after second 24. So, yeah. Um, anyways, good evening. What was it? So I've got myself one day here, and I am going to spend it remembering what I was doing yesterday. No, I am going to spend it touching up, touching up my little house, um, and maybe doing something about my little roommates here. Uh, Finishing the roof. That would be a good idea. But yeah, I've only got one better days day, so I've best get to it. And and it kind of occurred to me. I was thinking about this at work today that a lot of the people who are sharing their log in every day, post a video every day with Minecraft. The vast majority of them that show up on my timeline are people who've already been doing their worlds for, well, I don't know how long they were playing in real time, but they're at like day 17,000 or something like that. Yeah. Most people, including me, are checking them out to see the world they already built and what they're adding to it. So, if I can keep that kind of focus, yeah, it'll be a few years. It'll be a few years before you see me hit that point. I may soften up the one Minecraft day per session requirement because I really do want to build cool stuff. That does involve a fair amount of learning because even though I've been playing Minecraft for a couple of years, I haven't really spent a lot of time trying to get good at it. I have my own version of the 2 week cycle, which is 2 or 3 hours with a new mod pack. I have noticed some interesting patterns, though, in my version of the cycle. I very rarely actually abandon a world. So, like, I still, last night, after I played my one day in here, still a little antsy to play some more. So I loaded up my homestead world that I shared few videos of early on, a couple months ago. Building my starter home, not unlike what I'm doing here. One of the slightly more interesting aspects of that one was the setting up a Via Romana uh, travel teleportation network, which I have continued to work on. Okay, when the wings are folded up, it looks like a burrito or something. But anyways, so let's see. So a couple of things. But yeah, so even when, let's not quote ourselves, even when I wander away from an interesting world, it's interesting enough, I do tend to come back to it. And with some of them, there we go. With some of them, I may even come back to it in video form. I'm just still nervous about sharing the really, really boring parts of a Let's Play. You know, the 20 or 30 in-game days you spend carving a path across, a couple of thousand blocks. It really is just stare and click. And I don't know, maybe some folks would be into it. What was it? Oh, yeah, I wanted roofs. That's what I wanted. I don't need a steep roof. There's not going to be enough roofs. Okay, so let's um, let's go with plank roof. Da, 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 da. Where was I? There we go. Okay, see, I can use this as my starting point. Now I have gone for a pretty weird shape here. So how am I going to turn all of this into an actual roof? Well, let's find out. So I'll let it be a little organic. And for all my concern, there's an awful lot of just quiet clicking here too, isn't there? I'm actually kind of curious. What if I embrace the funkiness of it? Gonna need a lot more spruce. Interesting. Well, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, it is something of a challenge. That whole thing of you're not supposed to do it, but it's kind of human nature, just comparing yourself to what everybody else is doing and finding yourself falling short. When the truth is you're doing your thing. I'm doing my thing. And I may not be very confident about my thing. That's birch. I didn't want birch. All day yesterday hoping for birch, and today I'm like, no, nothing. But yeah, so like I might not be very confident in my thing, but that doesn't mean I'm bad at it. That just means it'll go away. That just means I'm still learning, I'm still practicing and improving. And that is the process that I'm going through myself, and that's the process that I'm sharing with all of you here. Pretty. I see iron. I still don't have a roof, but I need iron. And of course, I'm sure some of you might be tuning in to watch me run hither and yon as the ADHD takes flight. Ooh, what is this? What is that? That is charm and hazard of a sandbox game for me. It's way up there. Well, I mean, technically, I can get to it. It's vein mining, right? Yeah, there's vein mining. Do I see anything else I want over here? Uh, Gravity is an extremely harsh mistress. I think I've got enough copper, but you never know. And in case you forgot, just because I forgot to mention, I should mention it each time I'm playing. This is the Cozy Meadows mod pack with a focus on adventure and exploration and aesthetics and a little bit of magic and a little bit of automation, tech, but not too much. And no quest book, so you're just kind of making your own way. They've got their own server. I'm nervous about playing with other people, so it's me by myself. And for now, that's fine. I wouldn't mind playing with other people. Which, for a person like me, that's a wild statement. I even played World of Warcraft single player. I mean, not really, because it was, I don't know if it's possible now, but it certainly wasn't possible then, and how you did single player by then, at that one, was avoiding absolutely everybody. It's pretty good at that, actually. Oh, you know what? I did need some more copper. Careful there. Well, I kind of need, well, okay, so let's do the protection from the elements part of our roof. How about that? And I can come back to the roofs and shingles and aesthetics of it later. Oh, I wonder. Okay, so, sorry. Getting distracted. Okay. Now let's check a hypothesis. Hey, butterflies. Do you like flowers? Do you even see the flowers? I think you do. I think you do. All right, kids. Cool. There we go. And the dragonfly wandered off on their own, right? Yes? Okay, cool. Kind of forgot that I have two furnaces. All right. What are we at? 237. So I have protected myself from the rain, which is the key concern. I'd kind of like to find a good spot for a non-injurious path to the village. Could hypothetically carve one out this way, making a pretty straight line. I better light this up just a little bit. I was commenting elsewhere today that I do not look for realism in my survival sandbox games. Reality is harsh. I'm here for playing in the sandbox. And yeah, Minecraft is good for that. I'm pretty dangerous. I'm also, of course, I do want to post videos every day, but this brain, I don't necessarily know that every day would be a Minecraft video. If you know what I mean? Like maybe Icarus, Valheim, I don't know, Keplerth, that Steam backlog thing that I have so far shared a single video of. But I'd sure love to revisit it. Okay. I don't need to build anything there just yet. So that path wouldn't actually do me much good. But I could connect to it from my spot. I gotta remember, villagers have a tendency to wander in and lay claim to your bed if you're not careful. So, probably be a good idea to fence off my little house before It's got cat ears. Might be a good idea to fence off my little house before I connect it to the village. Let's see. Start simple. If it will let us. Yeah, hi. Here. Don't need a tree right there. And then I would roughly take it down to about here. I mean, more specifically, take it down to about here. And then carve myself a more or less a straight line. Oh, because I'm waiting for that those spruce trees. Do I not have wrong game? Wow, it's really easy. I don't see the need in just going straight up with it, so, oh man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if one single day per session is just gonna work for me. But it's a matter of discipline as much as anything else. How did you get in here? Okay, fine. Fine. See if I care. Let's see what we can do with what we got. Get a little quiet here as I'm down to the last few minutes before bedtime. And talk about too realistic. Since I know for sure I'm going to be wanting a whole bunch of steps, even if I don't need them all immediately. Okay, and clearly I have the idea of doing it 3 by 3, 3 by 3, 3 wide. But for now, we're just starting with 2 wide. How much dirt do I have? I have a lot of dirt. Okay. I'm probably going to have to make, minor adjustments like this up so that I remember where everything is. I hardly ever do paths in such a straight line, but get this going before it gets too hazardous. Okay, there we go. Half of a path and protection from the rain. And I didn't keep you waiting for 45 seconds before I actually started doing stuff and talking. Okay, yes. Clear out the stuff I don't need. Oh, and I did see when I was reviewing my video yesterday, they do have, there we go, they do have sleeping bags in Cozy Meadows. Okay, not that I needed this split second. Have a little bite to eat. Never go to bed too hungry. It's just a good rule. Okay, that's it. Until the next one, take it easy.